Hello, this is Salvatore Vinciguerra, and in this video I'm going to be sharing with you the Apple Barn, Cider Mill, and General Store in Sevierville, Tennessee. Let's go taste some ice cream and some wine. The Apple Barn Winery and the entire complex that they have here is absolutely amazing. You could spend a couple of hours just exploring all of the different buildings. But the winery itself is considered to be one of the best in the southeastern United States because they grow the apples here, they do all of their brewing, and they do the bottling right here on property. I would highly suggest that you do your tastings first. You pick out which wines that you want to have. Then you see if they have any kind of specials that they have. In this case, I think they had 3 bottles for a certain price, and then go and enjoy the rest of the property they have and just explore all of the various buildings that they have here. The people inside of the stores are very friendly. They'll help guide you as to what are some of the more extraordinary things that they have to eat and drink. So, take your time as you're going through here, but definitely go in here and taste all of their various wines that they have. I think that this is some sort of white wine that I have, and then I had a red wine, and then I had a blush. So I wanted to taste a variety of the different wines that they had to just get a feel for what does this apple infusion in the wine taste like. So just note that when you're trying out the various wines, they may only have a certain amount of flavors for you to try out. But inside of this store, they also offer other types of fruit wines like blueberry, peach, and traditional muscadines, as well as the other different types of apple blends that they have. And if you've never seen apples before, which, it's kind of a rare thing to see apples growing, especially someone from South Florida, because we grow oranges and all kinds of citrus here in Florida, but they actually are trying to grow apples. So for me, it's kind of extraordinary, even during the summer, to walk through their apple orchards before you're walking into some of their buildings that they have here. So make sure that you're checking them out. They do actually have a few apples left on their apple trees, and it would be nice if they had someone out here talking to people or just having some sort of guided tour about their apples, because it is quite extraordinary, and I'm sure that some of these apples are harvested at different times of the year. So let's take a look inside of the creamery, and as you notice right here, they can actually make it right on site. And I'm sure that it's not being made today, but they do have live demonstrations where they share with you how to make the ice cream. But there are some very unique flavors, and I can't taste everything because I just had wine, but I'm going to be trying the Carmel Apple, and yes, it's most probably one of the better ice creams that I've tasted. And there are big chunks, or there are some chunks of apple inside of here, which make it a very unique tasting experience. Here are some of the views from inside of the general store, where they have a variety of different baked goods. This is some of the baked breads that they have. They have cookies, they have candy, they have so many things here, and they make it, and they most probably even have live demonstrations, but I think I'm visiting on a Saturday or a Sunday, which they're not necessarily working to their full capacity, even for some of the tasting experiences. The property is absolutely beautiful, and I would highly suggest that, come here at different times of the year, because I bet it's decorated beautifully for maybe Christmas and so forth. This is the cider area. This is where they make the cider. There are free tastings of cider, and yes, you have it so that maybe you can take some home where it's room temperature, and they have some where you can just open up the refrigerator and grab your different cider that you would like there. This is the apple pie kitchen, and yes, they did have some apple pies there, but we weren't able to taste them because they weren't out for the public to buy them or taste them. And then they also have some other areas where they have a variety of different apple baked goods. This is the Applewood Farmhouse Restaurant and Applewood Grill, two of the restaurants that they have here on property. I didn't have the opportunity to eat here on this particular day, and I'm sure that you need reservations to eat here. So make sure that you're calling ahead to check to make sure that you can actually eat here at the time that you would like to. Definitely in the future, I'd like to return one day to eat at one of these restaurants because I do love Southern cooking. Please look in the description box below so you can check out the link to the website for the Apple Barn Complex, and they do have a link for the restaurants so you can take a look at their menu ahead of time to see what you would like to order. There are also other places on their website where you do get to see and shop for some of the items that you see in this video. The Applewood Farmhouse Restaurant was built in the 1920s. The farmhouse was converted to a restaurant and opened in 1986, and it specializes in family meals and good old country home cooking. The centerpiece of the Apple Barn is the soaring former cattle barn built in 1910 out of wormy chestnut and English walnut trees grown on the property. When the apple trees that Bill Kilpatrick planted in the 1970s began to bear more fruit than they could use, Georgia Kilpatrick set up shop in the family carport, selling bagged apples for a few weeks each fall. Friends and neighbors would drive by to buy apples while Bill experimented with a cider press. The apple crop soon outgrew the carport, and the barn became the logical place to put it in a store. The family scrubbed the barn, one board at a time, and laid a wood floor around 1980. In 1981, the old barn started its new life as a place to buy apples and cider made on-site for a few weeks every fall. Don't forget to look around the property and look at the apple trees that they have. Some of the orchards are sitting on this hill behind the buildings, so make sure that you actually understand how they grow all of these wonderful apples to make these beautiful products that they have here at the Apple Barn. Now we're going to be exploring the Christmas shop. Hey, it's getting ready for Christmas now. Do you need some candles? Do you need some other items? They have a whole variety of different things here that they sell year-round. Find Christmas decor in a variety of themes, from religious to Western to whimsical to nature-inspired. They also have plenty of gifts for college sports fans and the avid outdoorsman. Shop for hand-mixed, hand-poured candles, all made right here in the store from the finest ingredients. They have more than 30 fragrances, from seasonal scents to fragrances for the everyday, and of course, some of the apple-scented ones. This is Salvatore Vinciguerra. Thank you for watching this video on the Apple Barn Cider Mill and General Store in Sevierville, Tennessee. If you like this video, please like it, subscribe to this channel, and have a great day. Thank you.